My bad.
Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Dave.
This is your daily dose of vitamin D.
With Dave.
And Dave.
On this day in 1994, white supremacist Byron Day LeBeckwith is convicted with the murder of African American civil rights leader Medgar Evers, over 30 years after the crime occurred. Evers was gunned down in the driveway of his Jackson, Mississippi home on June 12, 1963, while his wife, Merle, and the couple's 3 small children were inside.
It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy.
Anyway, the do's and don'ts today.
City driving.
City.
Didn't make a sound. Hold on. City. And then we'll just say driving.
City driving.
City driving.
Yeah, we didn't make a sound.
Forgot about that.
Anyway. Alright, let's start off with some do's.
Alright.
The first do, and this is probably the most important do.
One.
Make sure you have dark tinted windows all the way around and a horrible bass. So when you blare your loud rap music, it sounds like the worst thing anybody's ever heard, and everybody turns and looks at your 33-inch rims on a
really
1980 Crown Vic.
It's a really good point, Dave.
Yeah.
Alright, second do is blare loud rap music wherever you go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, basically.
You know, there's nothing anybody wants to hear more than rap music.
That you can't hardly hear, like it's just like in the background. You can mostly hear just the crappy bass that's like rattling your car.
That's what you hear.
Yeah, alright. Next one. Never use a turn signal when merging or parallel parking.
Yeah, this is
ever.
big because you always want the person flying up behind you to not know that you're turning or planning on parallel parking, so they hit you and you get an insurance settlement.
Insurance.
Alright, that's what everybody's looking for.
Yep.
Alright, here's a few don'ts. Go ahead, take the first one.
Do not ever stop at stop signs.
Yeah, the roll through is key in the city.
It's always a roll through.
Critical. Always the roll through. Usually because there's a chance you might get shot if you stop too long.
Right.
But you know, what the heck. Alright, this is a big one. Don't run over people in the crosswalk, right? Especially if you're not from the city. When you come into the city, you might not know, when you make a left turn or a right turn,
there's going to be people walking.
There's people walking across the street, okay? And they got the right of way. Alright, I've had a few close encounters already. Really close encounters where actually they've like kind of hit my legs and I've slammed down on the hood, you know? But you know, it happens. It's the city.
Yeah.
Oh, and along with that, what you really don't want to do is hit people jaywalking really slow, because they're just looking for an insurance settlement.
All they want is your money.
Yeah, insurance settlement, so they can,
You need to go around those people.
So they can.
And be careful, because if they're going slow and you're trying to go around them, they could easily speed up and try and get hit.
Absolutely.
You know, it's sort of like this, and you're like coming up like this, and they think, oh yeah, I got this guy, and then you go around, and then they just run in front of your car. Run into the side of it.
It happens.
Even the
once
side
a
of
day,
it.
at the very least. And, you know, all those people really want to do is get some cash in their pockets so they can buy bigger rims for their crappy cars.
33 inches.
Yeah, floating on dubs, you know.
Yep. Okay, one of the last don'ts is never register your car, ever.
That just goes without saying.
You can't. If you do, listen, people like to live their life on the edge, and this is one way that you really need to do that, alright? By not registering your car, you're going to be living life on the edge, and it's going to spice up life.
Sure. And, oh, there you go. One last do. Always have competitions with your friends to see how many red lights you can blow in one day. Alright? In the city, perfect location, okay? Cops don't care about anything.
Yep, it's true.
Except murders.
Murders.
Alright? And chances are, if you run a red light at any given intersection in the city, there's probably a murder a couple blocks away. The cops are already preoccupied.
Yep. Yeah, there's one more don't actually, and it's do not ever deal drugs straight from your car. Ever.
Yeah, cops see that and they spot it a mile away.
Yeah, they'll see that.
Yeah, they don't need warrants for cars and stuff like that, or so they told me.
No, they'll just take it.
Yeah.
You don't want that happening. So you could get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
So basically,
the city's a great place, you know. Just as long as you follow these do's and don'ts, you'll be
great.
Great, yeah.
You know. Don't hit anybody. Alright, live safe. Hold on.
So obviously this has been your daily dose of vitamin D.
With Dave,
And Dave, take it easy, drive safe.
we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming.